The municipality is located on the western part of peninsula of Arta and is bordered in the west by the Bay of Alcudia and in the north by the Mediterranean Sea, where its coast lies opposite the neighboring island of Menorca. Arta was first mentioned in 1232 and the name Yartan in a record book in which the king's scribes recorded the pledges of properties at the completion of the conquest. The origin of the name is derived from Jertan, the Arab word for garden. After 1 hour road trip from the island capitals of Palma, we stopped for a quick meal at the small bar and we tried a Spanish dish called tapas, a variety of a delicious cuisine that the locals and ourselves enjoyed. The few villages in the municipality of Arta became linked by road in the 20th century, not least with a view to developing tourism, which is now the most important industry on the island. Nabatlesa, an old noble house built in 1898 by Enrique Galeana, has a basement, ground floor and 2 upper floors. The main facade overlooks Calle Ciutat, one of the main streets in the village. In 1984, the owner Cristobal Ferrer donated the site and building to the local council. Since then, the building has housed the municipal library, but since its COVID-19 pandemic, the library is closed for the public. Hall along with the square was opened in 1941. During the transition to democracy, the old pro-Franco symbols were replaced. These days, the majority of the village administrative activities are carried out in the town hall. The council chamber and mayor's office are located at the first floor. The traditional market of Arta takes place every Tuesday in this square during the morning and finishes around 1 p.m. This public space was built at the end of the 19th century. It has always been a place for celebrating big events, particularly the festival of the patron saint, Saint Salvator. In the 1990s, major renovations were undertaken to make it prettier and more functional. It is located in the very center of Arta. As the name implies, this square was a pork or livestock weighing area, keeping the cattle protected during the early 20th century. Today, this building has been converted into a municipal warehouse and also hosts the local police quarters. We can still see the platform used to lift the lorries and the vans, which permitted not having to lift the animals to weight them. The striking part is the enclosed native of the settlement with its narrow cobblestones road. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, the region was famous for crops, particularly of basketry, along with the pottery as one of the oldest crops on the islands of Majorca. The small shops and restaurant businesses were the most affected during this pandemic. The restaurants here in Arta was once the heart of the tourist destination from their mouth-watering cuisines. But now, there are time limit on how many hours of the day they can operate.